Thursday's Adventures of Tintin. Red Rackham's Treasure. Shark bait. At the bottom of the sea, Tintin and Snowy were out of oxygen. But Captain Haddock saw them and lowered a hook into the water to free the entangled sub from the seaweed. Finally, the sub was raised and Tintin was put aboard the Sirius to rest. Later, Tintin made his second dive to look for the unicorn. But a killer shark was looking for them.
Snowy, he's heading straight at us.
What a spot. Tintin's sub is only bait for this killer shark.
Gee, Snowy, we're in for it. But hey, what's that shark up to? Oh, no! That overgrown sardine thinks we're another shark. Boy, is he nearsighted. Oh, well, they say love is blind, huh, Snowy? I better drop a smoke bomb and get rid of that monster. Captain, it sounds like a big explosion underwater. That old shark must be allergic to smoke, huh, Snowy? Now, back to the Sirius. I guess I'll have to use my diving suit now.
You sure you'll be okay, Tintin?
Don't worry, Captain. If I get in a jam, I'll yank on the rope, and you haul me up.
Right. And the Thompson twins will keep pumping oxygen to you.
I won't come back without Red Rackham's treasure.
Just be sure and come back, boy. Well, all we can do now is wait.
And hope. Now cut that out. I can't stand to see a grown man cry.
Ah, quit your sniveling, you landlubbers, and... Hey! Man the pumps, you swabs, before Tintin passes out!
Pump, pal, pump! I'm pumping!
Whew. At last, fresh oxygen. You can always depend on the Thompsons. Wow, there she is, the unicorn.
Tintin must be inside the unicorn now. Lucky I'm not nervous. Lucky I'm not nervous.
Captain, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Great. All I need is a little bad news.
Look at my pendulum, Haddock.
Professor, when you've seen one pendulum, you've seen them all.
You don't understand, Captain. According to my pendulum, Red Rackham's treasure is west of here. That wreckage below can't be the unicorn.
Ah, Professor, get lost. And take that pendulum with you. See?
How could I see? But I still say Red Rackham's treasure is west of here. My pendulum never lies. Wow. Sure is spooky in this old pirate ship. It's more like a ghost ship. Uh-oh, a rusty old pirate cutlass. And a gold cross. Just think, centuries ago, a real pirate used this sword. That's odd. I've got a silly feeling that someone is watching me, but that's ridiculous.
Well, Tintin is not alone under the sea, and that's no ghost following it. Don't miss Jewel in the Deep. the next exciting episode of Hergé's Adventures of Tintin.
Ding, 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 ding.
Feel like you wanna dance?
That's great!
Feel like you wanna sing? Feel like you wanna be happy? Then we got one happy hour
Right!
that you're just gonna love.
Don't call me love. I is not never want to be your love.
Okay, but Thursdays on Channel 4 sure do make me happy.
That was bad.
Tintin and Captain Haddock are still in deep trouble now on 4 as they search for that elusive treasure.
Hergé's Adventures of Tintin. Red Rackham's Treasure. Duel in the deep. At the bottom of the sea, Tintin found the sunken unicorn. Inside the ship, Tintin found a gold cross and a rusty pirate cutlass. But suddenly, Tintin had a strange feeling that he was not alone. A mysterious frogman was following Tintin. It was Max Bird. With knife in hand, Max Bird stalked the unsuspecting Tintin.
What? It's Max Bird.
What's Tintin doing down there, Professor? Seems like he's been underwater for hours.
Maybe Tintin is in trouble, Captain.
Nope. I've kept an eye on this rope all the time. If anything went wrong, Tintin would have yanked on the rope. Blister and barnacles. What? The rope's broke. No, Professor. It's been cut.
My oxygen line. He's cutting it. If he cuts off my oxygen, I'm really done for. Hey, what's that? Great Scott! It's an octopus. A giant octopus. I can't let a man die like that. Even Max Bird. Help! Get this thing off of me! If I miss, this killer will get both of us.
Give me some rope. Plenty of rope. And get a move on. Maybe Tintin can grab one of these ropes. Man the pumps, you landlubbers!
We're pumping. Blimey, I'm getting too pooped to pump.
Captain, I got a nibble. Tintin yanked on the rope. Pull him up, sailor. That's odd. Tintin's yanking on this rope, too. Thunder and typhoons. How could he be on both ropes? All those ropes in, men.
Captain, look!
Professor, look.
There!
Where? Tintin.
What's this? Max Bird! Boy, was Captain Haddock surprised when he fished Max Bird out of the sea.
If it was up to me, I'd have kept the pirate at the bottom.
The law will take care of Max Bird. Now we can finish exploring the unicorn. Woo-hoo-hoo! But this is impossible. This cannot be part of Rackham's treasure. Nine Pendulum keeps telling me the treasure is west of here.
I'm warning you, Professor. Any more of that preposterous pendulum poppycock and you'll both go west.
But Nine Pendulum never fails. We must look west of here.
You get some rest, Tintin, while a real diver goes to work.
Ready for the helmet, Captain?
Ready? Yeah. Oh, you blister and barnacles, boy. Get this thing off of me beard.
Well, back to the pumps, dear brother. Just call us the Pumpson Brothers.
Be careful, Captain.
Heave me! Going down.
basement. Seaweed, lobsters, bass, sharks. Oh, what a lovely day for treasure hunting. What's this? Great gobs of whale blubber. It's a bottle of pirate rum. And over 250 years old. What a souvenir. Aye, how lucky can a guy get?
I'm afraid Captain Haddock's luck is changing fast. Don't miss Demon of the Deep. The next exciting episode of Hergé's Adventures of Tintin.
And that exciting episode can be seen tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock.
Now on 4, a shark won over the 8 6 fathoms deep on the trail of Red Rackham's treasure.
Hergé's Adventures of Tintin. Red Rackham's treasure. Demon of the Deep. Max Bird attacked Tintin at the bottom of the sea, but a giant octopus caught Max Bird by the throat. Tintin came to the rescue and saved his enemy's life. Later, Captain Haddock relieved Tintin in the exploration and stumbled upon an ancient bottle. It was a bottle of pirate rum from the Unicorn, but his luck didn't last long.
I hope no water got in it. That would be a tough break, right? Uh-oh. A whale. I mean shark. It's too late to pull me up now. Stand back, you beast, or I lower the boom on you. You asked for it. Watch where you're going, you glandular sardine. Whoops. Uh-oh. What's this? Blistering blue barnacles. A treasure chest. How about that? Red Rackham's treasure. Go away. Beat it. Get lost. Hey, that pirate pilfered me treasure. 1, 2, 3. Well, at least he left me all me fingers. I'll get that treasure back if I have to cut that monster into anchovies. Say, he's acting mighty peculiar. He acts like he's pixelated.
Captain's sure been down a long time. It's him. There's a signal. Haul him up.
He feels heavy as a shark.
Snowy, look. That's not the captain. It's a shark. Haul the shark in and throw a rope to the captain.
Ahoy, men! This calls for a celebration. The drinks are on me.
It's the captain. Haul him aboard. It wasn't easy, Captain. But we got the treasure back from the shark.
Gentlemen, we're about to become zillionaires. Oops, Professor. Do you see what I see?
Confidentially, no. Papers, nothing but musty old parchments.
And I wanted so much to be a millionaire.
Relax, Captain. Money isn't everything.
No, but it'll buy everything.
Wow. Just look at that island in the moonlight. Such a beautiful island. Look, on that small hill. Did you see it?
Thundering typhoons. It looks like a cross. A man-made cross.
Captain, that's it. The treasure map mentioned the Eagle's Cross.
The treasure might be buried on the island. We'll go ashore at dawn. I don't see any of those natives around.
No, but the natives see you, Captain. Don't miss the Eagle's Cross. The next exciting episode of Hergé's Adventures of Tintin.
Rackham's treasure.
Different kind in Roseanne at 10.
Good luck covering up those fresh zits tonight, Princess.
A Friday for all seasons on 4.
Bobbing about in the briny, now on 4, it's Tintin.
Hergé's Adventures of Tintin. Red Rackham's Treasure. The Eagle's Cross. When the killer shark attacked Captain Haddock, Haddock struck the monster with a bottle of rum. But the shark swallowed the rum and became quite pixelated. Haddock found a small chest and it contained only some maps. Then, just when all hope was lost, Tintin noticed something on the treasure island. He spotted a strange cross. And they set out at once to search the island. But there's a welcoming committee waiting for them.
Are you sure this is the right way, Tintin?
That cross should be on top of the next hill. If Professor Calculus's pendulum is correct, we'll dig up Red Rackham's treasure at dawn.
If we don't run into any of those native swabs.
Don't worry, Captain. We're protecting the rear. Those natives wouldn't be awake this time of day.
That salty parrot talk makes me feel right at home.
Hey, where's Snowy? Here's Snowy. Here's Snowy. Snowy, look out! Run, Snowy, run!
Tintin, run! Get away from that snake in the grass.
He won't fool around with Snowy again.
Good work, Tintin.
We better keep moving if we want to find the treasure. Well, this is the spot. There's the Eagle's Cross, like the map said. Looks like we're at the end of the trail.
Huh?
According to my pendulum, this cross should have been west of here.
Perhaps Sir Francis Haddock's pendulum was out of order when he put the cross there.
Well, dig in then. The treasure's waiting.
I just don't dig shoveling. Not on Sunday.
What do you mean Sunday? Today's Friday.
Not according to this calendar, Captain.
Look, it is a calendar. Sir Francis Haddock probably made it. See, the calendar says it's Sunday. So, no work today, right?
You brainless bashy bazooks. That calendar is 300 years old.
Okay, so we dig. Right, we dig treasure the most.
This looks like the right spot. Wait a minute. There's no treasure here.
How come, Tintin?
Why would Sir Francis Haddock leave the treasure here after he was rescued?
Maybe you're right, Tintin. But what about the Eagle's Cross?
According to my scientific pendulum, the treasure is over here. Natives! To the ship, quick!
Thunder and typhoons! Look!
Not over there. Over here. No, over here.
Natives! We're trapped!
Let's hope Tintin and his friends haven't dug their own grave. Don't miss Savage Surprise. The next exciting episode of Hergé's Adventures of Tintin.
And you can thrill to the next exciting episode tomorrow.
Of them all shapes and sizes.
Hasn't found Red Rackham's treasure.
Hergé's Adventures of Tintin. Red Rackham's Treasure. Vanishing Island. The natives surrounded Tintin and his friends and captured them. But the volcano again exploded and frightened the natives away. Then, when Captain Haddock headed for the ship, the volcano really blew up, leaving Captain Haddock under a pile of rocks.
Captain! Where are you, Captain?
Over here, Tintin!
Is that you, Captain? Oh, sorry, Sir Francis.
Tintin! Over here!
Captain, are you hurt?
Nothing serious, Tintin. Get me out of here.
I can't budge this boulder. Not again! Wow, one more like that, and the whole island will fall apart.
Thunder and typhoons. That last shake shook me loose.
Snowy, what's the matter?
Natives! Run for your life, Tintin!
Stand back!
Tintin, are you there?
It's, Thompson!
Righto. The professor's in the boat. We'd better run for it, Tintin.
Hope we can make it before that volcano blows its top again.
I never realized treasure hunting would be so much work.
This way, gentlemen, quick! Look, the whole island is sinking. At least the natives got off in time.
Well, Tintin, there goes Red Rackham's treasure.
We better head for the ship. We all need a rest.
So you think we ought to explore the unicorn again, eh? Well, I've had it. Treasure, schmeasure, I'm shoving off.
I'd like to make a few more dives to the unicorn, Captain.
Okay.
So, Tintin and his friends spent days, and days, and days, and more days diving for the treasure, but no luck. The captain tried to drown his disappointment, and finally even Tintin gave up, and the discouraged treasure hunters headed for home.
Oh, I sure hate to go back empty-handed, Tintin.
At least we brought back some souvenirs. The unicorn's anchor and figurehead.
Well, at least we can have some peace and quiet now.
Captain! TinTin! It's a professor. Gentlemen, I found it! The real secret of the unicorn!
As Professor Calculus found Red Rackham's treasure, don't miss Red Rackham's Riddle. The next exciting episode of Hergé's Adventures of Tintin.
Will you listen manner for the adventures of Tintin?
Hergé's Adventures of Tintin. Rackham's treasure. Red Rackham's riddle. Captain Haddock was buried under a pile of rocks when a volcanic explosion shook the captain free. TinTin helped Captain Haddock to a waiting boat just as the volcano ripped the island apart. As TinTin and his friends watched, the entire island sank into the sea. Heading for home without Red Rackham's treasure, they were startled when Professor Calculus announced he had found the lost treasure.
Great Scott! This is fantastic!
Blistering barnacles. What kind of a jigsaw puzzle is that?
That is no puzzle, Captain. That document says Hudson Manor belonged to Sir Francis Haddock. Captain, that means that you now own Hudson Manor.
Thunder and typhoons, you're right. I'm the only living relative.
Righto, Captain. Where shall we put this, thing? The crew said it gives them nightmares.
So, insulting me ancestors, eh? I'll teach you to respect me, noble ancestors. I'll clobber you landlubbers. Next time, mind your manners.
Poor Captain. He's not himself since he failed to find the treasure. Now I must go work on my latest invention. Mine hi-fi is too low. I can't hear a thing.
After weeks at sea, the Sirius pulls into port with the unlucky treasure hunters. And now, Captain Haddock, tell our audience exactly how you found Red Rackham's treasure.
Me? The professor is the real brains behind the treasure hunt.
Who, me? I didn't, I mean, we didn't,
Oh, come now, Professor. You're just being modest.
Of course, as the world's greatest inventor, I must be modest. By the way, let me show you my latest invention.
What does it do?
How do I know? Push the little black button and we will see.
This button?
I was afraid it might do that. We should have told that reporter the truth. That we didn't find Red Rackham's treasure.
He wouldn't have believed it, TinTin. Good old Hudson Manor. And to think I am lord and master of this layout.
Well, Master, let's look your castle over.
Since those Bird brothers lived here before, we better fumigate the place first.
Captain, look! Your new home!
Yes, be it ever so humble, there's no place like home.
TinTin and Captain Haddock, what brings you to Hudson Manor?
Captain Haddock inherited Hudson Manor, Nestor.
Congratulations, Captain. I mean, sir.
Don't point that thing at me. It might be loaded.
Sorry, sir, but I've been hearing prowlers about.
Prowlers? Oh, Nestor, you're just hearing things. Who'd be prowling around Hudson Manor?
Yes. Who would be prowling around Hudson Manor? And why?
We'll look the place over from cellar to attic.
Nothing but a lot of old junk down here, TinTin. Let's get out of here, boy. This place gives me the creeps.
I still say there are prowlers about. Who or what could that be? Probably the little professor, a calculator. The gun might frighten the professor. Come in, Professor.
Who is this unwelcome visitor, and what is he after? Watch for Treasure Chest. The next exciting episode of Hergé's Adventures of TinTin.
It's the kangaroo.
Clue to Red Rackham's treasure chest.
Hergé's Adventures of TinTin. Red Rackham's Treasure. Treasure Chest. Returning from their unsuccessful treasure hunt, Tintin and Captain Haddock visited Hudson Manor to look over the captain's new home. But a mysterious car followed them to Hudson Manor. While Tintin and the captain inspected his chateau, the doorbell rang. Nestor, the butler, opened the door and...
Tintin! Sounded like somebody dropped something.
Nestor is sort of clumsy.
What kind of statue is that, Tintin?
That's St. John the Evangelist. He's always shown holding a cross because his nickname was Thunder and Typhoons.
Hey, that's my line.
Help me move this painting, Captain. Captain, look! An eagle!
It's okay. But when you seen one eagle, you seen them all.
St. John's nickname was the Eagle of Patmos.
Yeah. The treasure map said, and then shines forth the eagle's cross.
See? The eagle's cross, right in front of us. And look on this globe. Here's the island we searched for Red Rackham's treasure.
What's this all about, boy?
This is exactly where we were, but... Oh, sorry, Captain. Captain, look!
Not another red button, boy.
Look! Jewels, gold, treasure! Captain, we found it! We found Red Rackham's treasure!
Tintin, me boy, this is our lucky day. We hit the jackpot.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I hit the jackpot. You and the treasure.
It's one of the Bird Brothers.
Them Bird Brothers are for the birds.
You can't keep us birds in a cage forever.
Shh, quiet, Snowy.
I have a hunch you'll lead me to the treasure. $1 million hunch. I'll take this loot and go south.
No, west.
Huh? 9 pendulum was right all the time. The treasure was west.
Professor, what are you doing here?
Well, I stand back, Shorty. No tricks now.
Duck, Captain!
Don't go away, Tintin. Perhaps I can be of some assistance. Okay. I know when to quit. I have had it.
Blimey, look at this. Captain Haddock invites us to an exhibition of his relics from the Unicorn. Goody.
Well, Captain, looks like your exhibit is a big success.
Not quite. The most important exhibit hasn't arrived yet. Here it comes now.
I hope termites eat this wooden monster.
Would you like to see my latest invention?
Not especially.
Good, I will show you hardware. I think I put too much gunpowder in my dynamite.
That wacky professor almost wrecked me exhibition.
Relax, Captain. All's well that ends well.
But on the other hand, you might say, all's well that ends well.
Precisely. All's well that ends well. What?
And so, we come to the end of another of the adventures of Tintin. Be with us again when Tintin and his friends find thrills, fun, and excitement in the next series of Hergé's Adventures of Tintin.